Hi, I'm Scarlett and I'm 23 years old. I've been working in a computer company for 4 years now. Around 3 years ago, our company was hiring new employees. That's when a new guy joined our company staff. His name was Chris. Chris was such a kind and handsome man. I had a crush on him the moment I laid my eyes on him, but I wasn't sure if he was also feeling the same or not. After a month, I noticed that Chris was paying so much attention to me. He would always try to start a conversation, or he would just stare at me, trying to get close and stuff. When I found out about this, I was so happy. But I tried my best not to show my emotions way too much. One day after work, Chris came up to me and said, "Hey Scarlett, I can drop you at your house if you didn't bring your car with you today." My whole heart was filled with joy. I said, "No, I don't want to bother you." He replied, "Nah, I don't mind. Also, the weather is cold." I accepted his offer and hopped onto his car. We were having a long conversation during our way to my house, and that's kind of how our relationship started. After that day, we would call each other and hang out from time to time. We had a blast. The only problem was that he never called me his girlfriend. Not even once. He would do everything that a boyfriend would do for his girlfriend. But I never heard of him telling people that Scarlett is my girlfriend. We would even have sex together whenever we were alone. I remember I felt like I was the happiest girl on the planet. Even our coworkers kind of realized that we had a relationship with one another. Long story short, everything was going perfectly great for a year. Even after a year, he would try to indirectly talk to me about marriage. And that made me think about how he wanted to start a new life with me. But everything changed when a new female employee named Ashley joined our company. The same girl that I disgusted the most. She was a naughty, beautiful girl. She would always flirt with most of the guys. And since I'm the unluckiest girl alive, her desk was right next to Chris's. As soon as she found out that Chris and I were in a relationship, she would constantly try to hit on Chris. She wanted all the male attention for herself, even the guys who were in a relationship. I would always get pissed off whenever I saw Chris and Ashley talk to each other. There was this one time that we were going home after work, so I asked him, "Why do you keep flirting with that hoe?" Chris said, "Who? Me? I don't even talk to her that much. She's the one who keeps coming to me. Plus, you're getting worried for no reason, baby." His words calmed me down a bit, but that wasn't the whole story. After some time, I realized that Chris's behavior was starting to change towards me. He would be too busy with his cell phone, either texting or talking to someone. He'd be very careful and wouldn't let me check his phone. 3 months passed, and one day one of my coworkers said, "Scarlett, there is something I need to tell you." I said, "What is it? Tell me." She said, "I saw Chris and Ashley last night in a restaurant together." I said, "That's not possible. Chris told me that he wasn't feeling well last night and he wanted to take some rest. I'm sure he was at home." Then she showed me the pictures she took of Chris and Ashley together. When I saw the pictures, I immediately burst into tears. I left the company and went home and cried the whole day. I wouldn't pick up Chris's calls until he sent me a text, and it said, "Hey Scarlett, I don't know why you're not answering your phone, but I have to tell you something very important. I've done a terrible thing. I cheated on you with Ashley many times. To be honest, I'm not interested in having a relationship with you anymore. You're a good girl and everything, but I'm kinda in a relationship with Ashley right now. Please forgive me. You deserve someone better than me. You could possibly guess what happened after that. I started crying my eyes out. I cried myself to sleep and overslept the next day and couldn't make it to work. When I woke up, I started crying again. The problem wasn't only Chris anymore. I was so scared of seeing Ashley. I was scared that she would humiliate me in front of everybody. They would fire me if I don't go to work, so I kinda had to. After 2 days, I finally gathered all my courage and went to work. All the eyes were on me and it was driving me crazy. Ashley, on the other hand, was a complete bitch. She came up to me, stood in front of my desk, and said, "You pathetic girl. See how Chris left you for me? He loves my body." When she said that, I couldn't stand it anymore. I grabbed her hair and pulled it with all strength I had left in my body. People tried to make us stop fighting. I started crying and left that company forever. I couldn't work in a place where that bitch Ashley and Chris are also working in. I was completely depressed for 2 months, crying every day. I told myself that Chris didn't love Ashley and it was only his lust for sex. But I was just fooling myself, because after 2 months, I saw a picture of Chris and Ashley's engagement ceremony on Instagram. One of my coworkers attended their ceremony and posted that picture. You heard me right! They are engaged! I was getting crazy! The same guy who was dying for me 3 months ago is now engaged to my enemy. I was dealing with depression for so long after that. But one day, I decided to put an end to all of this shit and leave this city and the memories behind. Cause everything reminded me of the memories that Chris and I shared together once. So therefore, I decided to put an end to all of that once and for all and to start a fresh life. It has been a month since I moved to another city. I can't say that I'm fully recovered, but I'm feeling much better than before. I hope things keep getting better and better for me. Well, this was my story. What would you do if you were in my shoes?